Welcome to SMBConnect Spotlight series. Spotlight is a platform for leaders to share their knowledge. This edition of Spotlight is on the 5 trillion economy. Here we will interact with key stakeholders to understand how India plans to achieve this target. Today, my guest is the CEO of an aspirational district to understand their contribution to achieve this target. My name is Sandeep Ray. I'm the founder director of SMBConnect. We are one of the largest network of SMEs across India. SMBConnect focuses to support businesses with knowledge sessions and opportunities for networking. We have organized over 100 conferences, seminars, knowledge sessions across India in the last few years. Apart from interacting with business leaders, we have organized various webinars, panel discussions during this ongoing lockdown and pandemic. All our online sessions are available for you at our YouTube page. Please visit and you will get a lot of knowledge and information there. At the beginning of 2021, we have also published an ebook called Game Plan 2021 Vision 2025. 25 well-known authors, personalities have contributed in creating this ebook, which you can access at SMBConnect website. In today's session, we have Mr. B.N. Patil, CEO of Jalgaon Jilla Parishad. Mr. Patil has worked extensively in the environmental sector. He was a member of Secretary of Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, has worked with as a Director of Environmental Department, Government of Maharashtra. So we will be talking to him about understanding how ecology and economy can work together to the betterment of humanity. So, Namaskar, Patil Sahab. Welcome to SMBConnect Spotlight series, and very much thank you for giving your time. So, as part of the Spotlight 5 trillion economy series, we would like to understand from you how, as the CEO of Jalgaon Jilla Parishad, and Jalgaon also is an aspirational district which has been directly monitored from the PMO. What are your roles and responsibilities as per this in this particular profile of yours?
Yeah, as a CEO Jalgaon, Chief Executive Officer of Jilla Parishad Jalgaon, my main responsibility is rural development. Other than corporation area, entire district is with me, and major responsibilities are like ensuring proper sanitary facilities in the villages, proper school development, right from Anganwadis to primary and secondary schools. Then health facilities, the public health facilities, say Taluka Arogya Kendra and say Upakendras for 10 or 15 villages. Then agriculture department, developing appropriate agriculture technologies or sensitizing farmers for newly scientific knowledge and market linkages, farm produce, etc. Plus animal development, animal husbandry, protection of animals, vaccination, plus alternate livelihood issues like small help groups, basically the women which are below poverty level, we group them and form self-help groups and encourage them to form entrepreneur activities or small business activities. So overall, broadly speaking, there are so many activities, but broadly speaking, these are the main activities besides providing good housing to the rural economy. So right now, if you see in the Jalgaon district, in my tenure of 2.5 years, we have provided 54,000 houses under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Besides that, 2,000 houses in state-sponsored housing scheme. And we also developed good farming practices, which can lead into the good this thing startup, or we can say in a from big to large industries. Yeah. So these are the few examples. So broadly, these are the major roles of the CEO as far as rural development is concerned.
So, sir, I just want to understand from you. Does this involve also development of industries and also focus on job creation at rural level? And if it
Yes.
is, how are you doing that?
We have two wings in Jilla Parishad. One we have undertaking with the RCT Institute, the institute which empowered for training the youths and the skill development in the youths and ensuring job opportunities for the these youths after skill development. So far, we have provided in last 6 months 6,000 job opportunities after skill development. We also have a tie-up with the like hotels and other small entrepreneurs, which can imbibe or which can train children of these self-help groups women, so that after their training we ensure that they will either start their own some business, or they will get job opportunities either in hotel or some electric related job or electronic or non-wise BPO, like that. Other than that, we also encourage these Mahila groups, self-help groups, or other Mahila groups to start businesses. Jalgaon is known for banana production. So we have given one community hall, urban national rural urban scheme. In that facilitation hall, we are providing small machineries, either papad making or banana chips or other this thing means, texture means or clothes from banana. So they are just starting it. It's a beginning for them, but we are encouraging them. We are linking their accounts, these self-help group accounts, with the bank, and we are the guarantors for the bank, so that bank can give them loan for initiating or for initial contribution to their business activities.
Sir, I have only one request before I ask the next question. When you answer now, I request you to please see in the monitor and
Okay.
communicate, because then we look like there's a face-to-face interaction.
Okay.
So great, sir. I think you talked about how you are supporting the women entrepreneurs, specifically in there. Can you elaborate a few more success stories which has happened in last couple of years where you've been involved in Jalgaon
So,
district?
I will quote one self-help groups because we also have one vertical which encourages organic farming. And in organic farming, there are two requirements. One is organic manure, either liquid or solid, and another is organic pesticide. So we trained one of the self-help group to produce Dashparni arc in a large scale. Dashparni arc means it's a concentrate prepared from 10 different plants, and which is very useful for pest control on the agriculture farms. It was good when we compare with the chemical fertilizers. And that lady, that group particularly, has a big turnover of 25 lakhs for this year, and this was the second year only. So this is the one example. Another example, one is we call is Jivamrut, the liquid fertilizer prepared from cow dung and cow urine, along with other material. That also works. If we see 10 kgs of Jivamrut is sufficient for 1 acre of land, 1 acre of agricultural land, and it reduces requirement of chemical fertilizers like urea or superphosphate and other NPK. So this is also a new startup. We have given them a combination of banana extract, means not banana fruit, the part of the banana after harvesting, banana plant after harvesting. Otherwise, that was the problem for the farmers. They used to throw it on the road or on the other, means, the place wherever they find it suitable. Now we have given two opportunities. We have actually started two activities, two business activities from that banana residue. One is the whatever liquid portion, whatever extract they can do from the banana plant, from that extract is mixed with the Jivamrut, and that acts as a very good fertilizer. And nowadays they are selling that liquid fertilizer for 400 rupees per 500 ml, that pack. Another part is whatever, after taking extract from that banana stem, whatever text means that the texture is there, that texture is used for preparing cloth, and they are preparing good kind of clothes or ropes from that this thing. And from that see concept, one of the major industry is showing interest in that activity, and they are going to have tie up with them. So this is one of the best example, utilization of waste agricultural material into development of industrial product, and that is the best example. Another one is we see part of the Jalgaon district is also famous for cotton, this thing. So cotton production and good quality cotton is produced in some blocks of the Jalgaon district. So that cotton seed oil is also a big potential. So we have, with the help of self-help groups, uh, we have given small oil extraction units to these groups, and they have started cotton seed oil extraction, and they are facing good amount of profit from that also. So these are the few examples. So another example is in the Satpura range. We see in the forest area, tribal people don't have that much resources, and they usually do. What they do is they cut the grass, which is essential oil, like palmarosa, or we can, in the local language, they say like it's a lemongrass type grass. So, and it's a very useful for this leg pain, and medicinal properties are very, very, very good. So, at the PAL Agriculture Center, this KVKs, we have one demonstration plant wherein they are trained how to extract essential oil from the lemongrass or roisha, and they are selling that oil now for 100 ml of that product. They are charging 360 rupees, and that is Vanadhan, the Prime Minister's that Yojana, the Vanadhan promotion of forest produce. That produce they are now otherwise, if you don't cut that grass, it has a great potential of fire in the forest. So it serves two purposes. One, it reduces chances of fire in the forest, and second, it gives living opportunities or earning opportunities, or improves economical conditions of the tribal people. Otherwise, they are just waiting for the jobs, and then they do other illegal activities like liquor production and all, and which gives them less monetary benefits as compared to these activities. And these are these from by this activity we could unite them together and start an entrepreneur. Second vision we have, whatever areas we have given to these tribal people as a forest land under PESA, forest rights. So these lands are there. We are asking them to develop a agroforest tourism. Instead of doing regular farming in the core forest area, we are insisting them, we are promoting them through convergence, like funds from the tourism department, funds from the agriculture department, funds from Manrega, so so that they can develop a timber kind of agriculture plus horticulture, and they can have a agrotourism, agroforest tourism. That also a good business model, so, wherein they can showcase their traditional culture to the tourist, and they have their traditional sacks and everything, which can attract tourists in that area, because that the Satpura Ghat have a good tourist potential, And this will have two advantages. One, by doing regular farming on a forest patches, erosion will be enhanced, and that erosion will simultaneously reduce the forest cover and also reduce the soil cover, which has been deposited over there from thousands of years, and it will also reduce siltation in the forest water bodies. And second thing, it will give if we do this project, it will also have good forest cover as well as yield from agriculture and tourism activities. That is one project we are going to start in the tribal areas.
Great, sir. I think these are very valuable and very nice stories, which success stories, which really need to be promoted. And I really like the way you are integrating the ecology and economy together to ensure the livelihood of each and every people who are staying and living in this rural area is taken care. And I think that's predominantly goes from your background of an environmentalist or somebody who have done extensive research and work on the environment front. Uh, I need to understand. So this is what you have been focusing on in a place like Jalgaon. I need to understand from your experience working in the environmental domain. A lot of opportunities are there for businesses to work in an environmental friendly places way, but people are missing it out. So maybe you can suggest something how a business owner can work on this environment vertical and do very well in economic and economically also do good on this.
Yeah, like see, in the rural areas, we see two kind of wastage. One is agriculture waste. Second is waste from the animals, and third is naturally waste from the human settlements. Okay, and as we know, in the urban settlements or municipal corporation or nagar parishad, we can have sewage treatment plants or waste treatment, solid waste treatment plants. But in rural setting, it is not possible because they have limited resources, and they also have limited technical persons to handle these tools. So we are insisting there ecosystem based treatment tools, which will ensure that whatever waste is there, which will not go waste, otherwise it will produce a some valuable byproduct. So first thing what we have done is we are encouraging a new kind of biogas plants, which can be which will utilize all agriculture residue plus whatever cattle residue is there. Using that, we are providing see energy means by small modifications we are setting attaching generator to them, and that generator is used for either pumping the agriculture water means water required for the agriculture or in the small hamlets, or for electricity in the common areas like community halls or street lights for the village. So that is one aspect. Second use of these biogas units, which is a good potential, is some though we have given subsidy under Ujwala, but initially, see small villages or tribal areas, they can afford this, but regularly they cannot afford to buy the cylinders. So this is the one continuous source. If they collect the agriculture waste, put it into that biogas unit, that becomes a continuous source of cooking gas for them also. Slight improvement is required in that, but this is also a good model. Second model is there. Whatever community sewage treatment plants, if cluster of villages are there and their sewage can be collected together, and also municipal solid waste is collected, and whatever this thing manure is generated, that manure is given to farmers again on cost whatever sharing basis. Either they will sell it or they will use among them. That will also save the cost, and this is a new business model in the rural areas. I would say at Amalner block in the Jalgaon district, they have started such unit, and that is working good now. It's a beginning, but I'm sure if they start it properly, and if some handholding is there, it will go a long way.
I think there are a lot of opportunities in the rural environment, and specifically the economic, ecological, and environmental friendly businesses in the rural area. I also
Yeah.
need to understand, what I can see from you, you are personally involved, or you're helping from the government side. There's a lot of engagement and then support for the businesses in this rural area. Can you just elaborate how this engagement or the participation between the government and the MSMEs can be enhanced to ensure that it helps both the stakeholders, be it government and the SME business owners also?
If scale is important, because for any business, if scale is big, then profit margin is also big. So in large villages, because Jalgaon has villages which has a population more than 20,000. So such villages, if we say last time I have invited IIT Mumbai, that their startup wing. They have say initiated some of the small this thing processing units, say like solar dryers. They can dry solar vegetables in the solar dryer, their packaging, so that they can market it in the rainy season or wherever that vegetable is not available. That solar processing, agro processing units, that there is very much scope for these such kind of units. Agro processing unit like tomato ketchup or benjols are very much famous from the Jalgaon district. So these processing units, food processing units, that can be promoted from this district.
So, for sharing this. Before we wind up, last question to you. If you can just share your vision for the future, which can help and inspire youngsters to join government, be part of the program which Government of India is running.
Yeah. So what I am observing is that I'm doing first job, first post. This is my first posting in the rural areas. So rural youths are willing to do entrepreneurship, but they are not trained in that way. So whatever colleges, schools are there, we are just giving them routine education. They will do graduation, post graduation, and look for some jobs and like that. That trend is there in the rural area. But if we could orient them, or if we could expose them to such entrepreneur activities or skill, if we impart skill development on them, they can be a good resource for the district as well as for state and country, because they have good potential, they have talent. What is required is imbibing that entrepreneurship and skills and supporting finance.
Thank you, sir. I think it was lovely talking to you. I think people who have been not been aware of how the rural environment and the rural industries need to be grow will get enlightened, and I'm sure your knowledge will definitely help a lot of businesses to come forward, maybe interact with you and understand if they can contribute towards participating in some activities in rural area. Thank you very much, sir. Namaskar. I'm sure you must have got a lot of insights about Indian rural economy. Thank you for watching SMBConnect Spotlight video. If you need to ask any questions or reach out to Mr. B.N. Patil, please connect us at info@smbconnect.in, and we will have this answered by him for you. Do watch and subscribe to our video on our YouTube channel. There are a lot of information for businesses. Also follow us on social media handles: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Get updated on the SME ecosystem on our website. You can also register your business at localandvocal.online, which is currently free, and we will promote your business uh, globally. Once again, thank you for watching. Do join us for our next session on Spotlight soon.